back to the basics. You better get on my page and get out my way, cause I'm going for greatness. I ain't just come here to win, I ain't leaving this gym without making.
Oh, say does that.
You're now connected to Jackie Zulu.
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the end. You know, Brent, these two teams are both known for getting their three-point shot away and connecting. So will it be three-point bombs all night long for us?
Oh, yeah. Put on a seatbelt, strap into the cockpit. We're fighting a war exclusively from the three-point line tonight. But for these teams, that's the go-to. So I think it all depends on who can get hot and stay hot.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. And it's Bamba in at the center position. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. And finish off by Bagley.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Okoro's shot is off. Saw the pass to Brogdon. Outside, Bagley. Brogdon a screen on Mobley. Three-pointer, Bagley. And Bamba pulls it down. Outside, Garland. Mitchell outside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
Garland against Brogdon. Over Okoro. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Garland and Sarr pulls it down.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
You know, Greg, the way Malcolm Brogdon is used in the catch-and-shoot game, it makes that offense very difficult to stop.
Well, he's a high percentage shooter, doesn't go through many ups and downs, and when he doesn't have the look he wants, he's willing to get off the ball.
Now, here's Poole. After the miss from Evan Mobley. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 1. Launches a 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
For the Wizards.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And he nails the third. The past few seasons have seen frequent shakeups to the Wizards roster.
Yeah, the Wizards have been a bit of a lab in terms of trying to figure out what exactly it is that they're going to have that works. What's the recipe here? What's the perfect fit here? I'm sure in time it's going to come together.
Now Brogdon. After Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Poole, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Got that one up quick. Mitchell's got 7 points.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
Brogdon the pass to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bamba with the block. Okoro dishes to Bamba. Pass to Okoro. Garland against Bagley. Second shot opportunity, and that's good for 2.
The defense looked a little bit confused on that play as Garland moved nicely.
Mitchell against Poole. The pass to Brogdon. Middleton on the wing from past the arc. The Wizards with another miss. It's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Wizards trail by 4. Now, Poole. No scoring in this one. So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. Both teams deciding to change it up. Teams value the three so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. Second, the Cavaliers.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
.139 left to play in the first quarter. Smart passes to Brogdon. Smart with this screen on Garland. Back to Smart. Over to the left wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Jones with the screen on Brogdon. Garland attacking. Green finds Hunter. Another three for Cleveland.
Looking for some friendly competition as Hunter responds with a three-pointer of his own.
To the left wing. Bay against Jones. Pass to Kispert. The dish to Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Holmes with a screen on Jones. Bay passes to Holmes. Green with the block. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, here we are watching Trey Mann break, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hands.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Brogdon. Now here's Middleton. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Passes it to Bay. Fires the three. Green with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And that one's good. Hunter.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Middleton against Jones. They need this. Middleton can't get it to go.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Cavaliers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. They've got Derek Jones. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Mann in at the point guard position.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Jordan Poole has more freedom to create than ever before. He said there's a small group of people who get that chance. You have to make the most of your opportunity and put yourself in position to be successful. I never want any moment to be too big. Kevin, the ball is in his court now.
Yep, just the way he wants it. All right, D.A., thanks so much. Middleton looking it over. Inside, and Holmes throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Here's Hunter. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Hunter's got 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Middleton can't get it to go.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Always a fun time of the season. The race for the postseason kicks into high gear.
Yeah, this is when the pack starts to split apart. The true contenders come to light, and the teams that might have looked good early start to fade.
A 3 from Strus. Offensive rebound.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Poke loose. Here's Smart. Banked in off the glass. Smart's got his first points in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Mitchell passes to...
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Washington calls timeout. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Sars checked in. Bagley comes in for Sadiq Bey. Pools checked in for Kispert. And Brogdon subbed in for Marcus Smart. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's good from long range. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Bamba a screen on Brogdon. There's Garland in the corner. Okoro with it. Off target from outside. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on 3 corners here in the second quarter. Brogdon kicks to Bagley. Bagley with another miss. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Mitchell against Poole. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Garland dishes to Bamba. He kicks it to Okoro. Garland, that's for 2. Rebound, Washington. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Brogdon. And a missed layup.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now, here's Poole. Still yet to score. Brogdon the pass to Poole. Just 5 to shoot. Bagley sets a screen for Poole. Bagley kicks to Brogdon. Fires the 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Don't want to be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon, and he's capable of drawing that foul.
Bays checked in for the Wizards. And he nails the 3rd. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Garland attacking. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Saw the pass to Brogdon. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bamba a screen on Brogdon to the inside. And Bamba with the basket on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist in the game. Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And here's Poole for 3. Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from 3-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Bamba setting the pick for Garland. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Garland showing no lack of confidence on that jump shot.
And here's Poole for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Poole's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
How about that? Just a perfect finish to the half as they tack on another 3 to their lead.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Cleveland ahead, ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The key number of the first half, 3. These guys keep taking them. They keep making them. And they spread the floor wide open. It makes everything easier.
Yeah, it seems like their challenge now is, how do you stay this hot? And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
I think for Cleveland, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into every team that has to go against them, Shaq.
You're starting to scare me, Kenny.
Oh, okay. That wasn't scary.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Sarr in at center. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Brogdon the pass to Poole. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Poole kicks to Bagley. Middleton outside. Pocket 6. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Brogdon against Garland. Pass to Bagley. Now here's Poole. And Greg, when we get to the playoffs, how important are adjustments over the course of a series?
That's what it's all about. I mean, that chess match and the ability to find a plan B. And Kevin, over a 7-game series, you've got to be able to adjust and adapt.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell against Poole. Garland, that's for 2. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Washington calls timeout. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
DC Farrell makes a noise for your Wizards High Squad.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And the pass to Sarr. Poole kicks to Brogdon. Sarr, the pass to Brogdon. 6 to shoot. Down low. Sarr's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Stolen by Okoro. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Great open look there. Mitchell's got 26.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Crafty move. Washington again turning it over.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake-bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you could hang in there and stay confident, and get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
And Washington making a change here. Dave's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Sarr. Now Poole. Middleton outside. Passes it to Bay. Launches it. And another miss by Washington. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brogdon the pass to Sarr. Pass to Bay. They could use a bucket. Misses off the right iron.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Garland, no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
Garland finds Mitchell. Hunter with a screen on Poole. For 3, Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got 31.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And Okoro physical enough inside to get that play up.
Washington's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Brogdon scanning the floor. Now the pass to Bay. 5 on the clock. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Yeah, Bay knows the scouting report is these guys are going to come out to take your shot away, so use that to your advantage, get inside, and draw a foul.
The previous play is under review.
To make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both teams will make substitutions. That free throw good from Bay.
Saddiq Bey has so many intriguing parts about his game. If he can remain a consistent three-point shooter, he's going to do some damage in this league.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Hunter with a screen on Brogdon. Jerome, good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bay kicks to Kispert. Brogdon outside. Over Jones. The wing jumper off target.
The shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Your Wizards, 36. The Cavaliers, 66.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. DeAndre Hunter out there with Max Strus. Then it's Jones. And it's Mann in at the 2. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Matthews, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Harrison Matthews. Timeout on the floor. Cleveland timeout. DC family.
Middleton with it. Jones covering. And he gets the bucket. Middleton's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Washington.
Ooh, the soft floater from Chris Middleton guiding that one over the defense.
To the middle, here's Hunter, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Jerome, he's checked in for Cleveland. Middleton the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Rashawn Holmes with the flush.
The Cavaliers shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Pass to Jerome. Let's go. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Holmes with a screen on Strus. Back to Holmes. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so it's at the line for one more.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Poole's checked in for Kispert. And Cleveland also making a change. Green's checked in.
And Rashawn Holmes, bit of those throwback 5 types. You know, the big burly guys that play physical, that like to rebound, that bang around on the inside and score in there as well.
And Washington making a change here. Kispert's checked in. For Washington, they've got all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Bay against Green. Bay kicks to Kispert. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Kispert's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Driving to the basket. Hunter finds Strus. Misses the 3.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
And here's Poole for 3. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Hunter on the wing over Kispert. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. The shot's good from Bay.
Pure determination here, guys. A 4th quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Stolen by Kispert. They're running. And here we go. And Middleton the bucket on the assist from Kispert.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Donovan Mitchell.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. The 3 from Poole. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Brogdon the pass to Poole. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Cleveland leading by 21. To the paint. Jones is at home.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Brogdon with it, and he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Passes to Mann. Jones with the screen on Poole. Here's Mann. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Yeah, great execution there. The turnaround, such a difficult shot to defend.
The 3 from Poole. And Jones pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Screen by Jones. Got a hand on it. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Saw the pass to Brogdon. Pass to Sarr. Over Jones. Sarr's shot is off. Here's Mann. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And Middleton kicks to Poole. Going inside. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Yeah, you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.